Hi guys, welcome to today's workout. This is actually part two. I just uploaded or will be uploading a kickboxing workout, but I decided to keep that kickboxing and cardio with the smaller weights and then do this as more of a strength sculpt workout. I've heard from a bunch of you that you don't have time for maybe a 15-minute or an hour workout. So even though you can break those up, it's nice to kind of just go to a section you want to work on, whatever you want to target. So today I have two sets of weights. I have 8s, I have 10s, I have a mat, my water, and I have a stability ball. So I'm going to assume you're warmed up. So warm up, even just like a light walk or something, some shoulder rolls, some stretches. We're going to start with abs on the stability ball. If you don't have a stability ball, don't worry about it. You can do it on a step, you can do it on a mat, on the floor. I like the stability ball because it gives you an increased range of motion. It's relatively inexpensive. And as many of us are doing our home gyms, that's like, I think I spent $9 at Walmart. So on it, and it comes with a pump. So can't beat that. So we're going to start with abs. It's also a good way to warm up. I have done many a class where I've just warmed up with abs. So I'm going to lower this so you can hear me. I'm still wiping down from the last workout. I don't know if you coupled it with the kickboxing one, but that was a sweat fest. So let's get started. And we're just going to sit on the ball. A couple of things about the stability ball. Make sure it is firm. These can lose air over time. You want to make sure it's not too hard, not too soft, like Goldilocks. But you want to make sure that when you sit on it, your knee and hip are about even. If you have a ball that's too big or blown up and your hips are up, it's going to be uncomfortable. Flip side of that, if it's too low and your knees are up, that's also going to hurt your back. So you want to make sure it's about right. So here we go. I love the stability ball for abs. So I'm going to roll back so you can see me. Some of the exercises will be standing, so I'm going to leave the camera where it is, but I want you to be able to see my feet. You want to have them apart so that you have stability. If you need more stability, move them apart, but don't have your knees together. So this workout's going to work everything. I'm going to try to get it done in about 30 minutes. So we'll see. Fingertips above your ears. We're just going to crunch up and down. I don't care if you go to the beat. I do care that you're breathing. I can't hear the music sometimes, so notice I'm keeping my shoulders down and keeping my elbows pretty much moving up as normal. I'm not adding anything. A lot of people do that. And my hands, really, I don't even need them. They're just there to support the head a little bit. Now, let's take this side to side. So you're going to go back over the ball. Now, you might have the ball and not want to go this far back. That's fine. It's going to be a little harder. You're going to keep your abs in nice and tight when you do go back. You're kind of making like a little semicircle. And you want to come up and grip. Come up and grip. Rib to hip. And now let's just come up to the center again and pulse. Bring those arms out. So these are little tiny crunches, rib to hip. Breathe. Knees and heels are about in line. So it's a little target work here. Really feeling it. Firing up. 4 more. 4. 3, shoulders down, 2, and 1. Good job, come on up. Nice work. All right, put that ball to the side. All right, we're gonna work biceps. So grab 2 weights. So this one will just be biceps. You're gonna have your feet apart. Tuck the tailbone under, so you wanna have your knees slightly bent, tuck the tailbone. We're going to come up from palms facing each other to palms up. That's all it is. It's like a little sweep. You can do this 1 arm at a time or 2. Now what you want to do is not move the back. So you want to just stay firm. If you feel yourself leaning back, just go to 1 arm at a time. Totally fine. Now you want to use Pretty challenging weights here. We're gonna do about 3 sets of 8. Sweep it up. Now notice I'm coming about 3/4 of the way up. I'm gonna try to do about 2 exercises per muscle group. And we're gonna try to do legs in between. Sound good? Love the legs. I may come up short of 3 sets of 8. These are getting pretty tough. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2 more. And always have those lighter weights available to you. Good job. Nice work. So let those biceps lengthen. Keep the weights in your hands. We're gonna take those feet apart. We're gonna have the weights in front of us. We're gonna squat with a side leg lift, but the weights stay in front. So it's a squat with a side leg lift. Squat, that way your leg doesn't hit your arm. So it's almost like a deadlift, but you are squatting. So it's squat, side leg lift. You can do a deadlift if you like, but I like to do that side leg lift from the squat. Breathe. So we're going to be going back to biceps after this. Then we'll do triceps, we'll do chest. Always keeping that core engaged. Now if it's too much with both weights, you can always use one weight. You determine how low you want to go. You don't really need to lift the leg that high because you don't want to lean. You want to keep your shoulders down, right over the hips. 2 more. This is just a nice squat variation. Last one. Finish in the squat and come up. Good. All right, next one. Let's do, I know what I'm gonna do. Side lunge, keeping the legs working. I'm gonna show you without the weights first. So you're gonna lunge to the side, do 3 hammer curls, come up and go to the other side. So this leg goes out, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, other side. 1, 2, 3. The inside arm is gonna be the mover. Sorry, I'm still winded and thirsty from the last workout. All right. So it also gets inner thighs. I'm gonna try to go out nice and wide here. And you wanna sit the hips back. So it's a hammer curl. So feet together. This leg goes out. So it's 1, 2, 3, other side. 1, 2, 3. It's a nice one to get that heart rate up a little bit. The last one was more of a, I'm gonna do this from the side. Last one was more of a, not a compound, more just single muscle group. I mean, the legs and the core were working, but you were more stable. Just try to get 3 curls in and together. And then you're feeling those legs. And this one gets your heart rate up. 2 more. Last one. Good job, bring it in. Put them down, give those biceps a little stretch. Now, my arms are tired. You may be doing this fresh. My arms are a little tired from the kickboxing because we used our weights. So take that into consideration if you did the workout before. So I probably could go lighter, but I'm gonna just try to do what I can. All right, we're gonna work the chest. So you're gonna use this stability ball again. If you don't have it, sit on a bench or the floor. So we're gonna do a bench press, and it works the shoulders and it works the chest. So I'm gonna grab my tens. Now you're gonna roll out so that the head, neck, and shoulders are on the ball. So you're in like a tabletop position. You're not gonna be able to see my feet probably, but my feet are gonna be underneath and my hips are up. Can you see that? Head, neck, and shoulders on the ball, weights come up. So you're gonna take it down and up. Single press. It's a little harder on the ball because you're stabilizing. Your body is working to stay put. So your legs are working, your core is working. Keep the glutes squeezed here. So keep squeezing those hamstrings and glutes. And squeeze your abs too. This is just a regular bench press. Make sure the weights challenge you. It's always a little harder on the ball. You're bringing your elbows down to about shoulder height. Now we're gonna do one and halfway. Halfway up, down and up. It's a little harder. Down and halfway, down and up. It's not to the beat. This is like 1 1/2 and up. If you don't like it, you can just keep going with singles or down 2, up 2. It's a little harder because you're lower for longer. Abs are tight. We have 2 more. So we're moving on the chest. This is exercise number 1. And then we're gonna bring those weights in and walk it in. Good job. Our leg work is gonna be on the ball. One of my favorites. We're gonna be doing, shake it out. Not done with chest yet. So we're gonna be on the ball and you're gonna work the glutes. So you're gonna kneel behind the ball and then you're gonna bring it forward so that just your hips are into the ball. I'm gonna roll forward a little more. I'm on my elbows. See how my quads are up, heels together. And you can also be on your hands here if you need a little more stability, but your hands are light. I like elbows. And we're just gonna lift and lower, lift and lower. So when I say lower, you're not lowering, you're not releasing the tension, you're keeping the tension, and you need to keep your abs in tight here. Squeeze your abs. Squeeze the glutes and hamstrings. So this is our leg work. And then we have 1 more shoulder. And then we'll move on to another muscle group. So we're doing legs in between. We already checked biceps off the list. We did a little abs. We're going to do some more abs. Now, the next one, you're going to hold it up for 3. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. I like to keep my neck nice and relaxed here. I like to keep those heels together. Knees are apart. Try not to bounce off the ball, but you are feeling it a little bit, but you really want to keep your abs and glutes tight. Now hold the next one up and give me all pulses for 3 sets of 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your abs in tight. We're also working low back here. Keep your chest open. And bring it down. Stretch. Roll the ball out. Now you don't need the ball for this one. You can be on the floor. But since you have the ball, you have your hands on the ball. And just sit back like this to wherever you feel it. Good job. Nice. We're going to use the ball again because, of course, we're going to do push-ups. So the nice thing with the ball for push-ups is you determine how hard you want to make them. The more your legs are on the ball, the easier it will be. So you can always walk out. One thing you have to watch here is keeping the hands, because the ball does move a little bit, keeping the hands under your shoulders. Now we're going to aim for 4 sets of 8. I may change the tempo. We'll see how it goes. Your hands are going to be wide. Use the pads of your fingers here. Don't always push on your wrist. Use your whole hand. And remember, you're using your core to stay in position too. All right. So you're going to roll out again. Now, if you wanted to make them super easy, keep your abs on the ball. This is going to be very easy, okay? So if this is too easy, you're going to go out again and try to get more of your legs off the ball. All right, let's try that. I want to stay in position here. Hands in line with the shoulders. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's not hard enough, move out. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're working that core. 2, 4, 3, 2. Third set. I'm gonna make it a little harder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set. I'm gonna make it a little harder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. Safe way to exit the ball is walking back. Whew. All right. Good job. Shoulders back. Again, take a little stretch here. You can use the ball and just open up your chest. Maybe take the ball behind you, right here, and just open it up, lift the ball up. Feel a nice stretch through the chest. You don't need too much of that one because you don't want to add tension, you just want to open up. All right, so we checked off biceps, we checked off chest. We're gonna move on to triceps. Now, I think I'm gonna use my mat for this one, no stability ball. We'll do one with weights and we'll do one without weights. So, I'm gonna take the ball to the side. I'm gonna use my mat. I just got a brand new mat. I love getting a new gadget. It sometimes helps you to just be excited about your workout. So don't underestimate that. Sometimes a set of weights, gloves, a stability ball, a band. These are relatively inexpensive things, but they keep you like, oh, I'm excited. We're getting a new workout outfit or new socks. Doesn't have to be a big outfit. I'm gonna grab my 8s. We're gonna do a skull crasher. I debated using the mat because I'm like, oh, I don't want to use it. What am I waiting for? What am I going to wait for? So it's like I didn't want to dirty it. All right, so we're going to do a skull crasher. So you're gonna, that's why I like to use 8s for these, or you can use one weight if you just have one weight. So the palms are going to be facing each other. And I'm going to have my legs up. You don't have to. You can have your feet on the mat, but I like to have my legs up. So your weights are going to be here. I also do these with a bar, but when we hold a bar, our hands are like that. But for weights, for dumbbells, we're going to have the palms face each other. So we're going to go down 2, up 2. So you're going to drive the dumbbell to the front of the shoulder. So it's down, up. You're going to keep your elbows high. Now, if that's too much, just have your feet down. That's fine too. You want to have your abs flat. Now, what you don't want to do is this, okay? Just bend your elbows, come up. Now, you can do one arm at a time. You can have your legs here, you can have them in tabletop. Breathing. Really feel in the back of the arm. Let's go down for 3. And I'm going to put my feet down. Go down for 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, 3 more. These are getting hard. 2 more. Last one, keep those elbows nice and high. And up. Bring your weights together, lift the head, bring the weights in, lift your legs up, roll it up. Good job. All right, second exercise, we're gonna do a side lying push-up. This is great if you don't have a bench, because I don't have a bench here. You can do dips on the floor, but dips are just better when you have an increased range of motion, and I'm not gonna do them on the ball, because that's too unstable. So we're gonna be on our side. You could also do a tricep push-up if you don't have weights. So I try to do one exercise with the weights, one without. That way, if you're ever away from your equipment and you're thinking, what did Chris do? How am I gonna work my triceps when I'm on vacation? You could use a bathtub and do dips. You can use a step and do dips. Or you can just use a mat and do this. So we're gonna be on our side. Our knees are gonna be bent. And then you're gonna take, this arm is gonna be down, the bottom arm wraps around your waist. So this is the hand that's gonna be working. This is the tricep that's gonna be working, I should say. So again, spread your hand. Now your triceps might be fried from what we just did. So I'm gonna try to go for 12 to 16 reps. You can take a break in between, but what I don't want you to do is come all the way down. I don't want your head to do this. So you're gonna press here, this elbow is gonna bend. You're also gonna feel your waist working. So you're gonna come up and down, and up, hold your head up and down, and 3, and down, and 4, and down. You're not really gonna put your whole weight down, just kind of touching down. Whew. 7, I'm feeling that kickboxing, and 8. I'm gonna try 4 more reps. If you wanna throw another set in, go for it. 2, 3, and 4. Oh, good Lord, those are hard. Okay, so just let that tricep stretch. We're gonna stretch it out before we go to the other side. So you can sit like this, it doesn't matter. Take that arm you just worked, stretch it out. Breathe, pressing that elbow in and down. And we'll work the other side. So go ahead down, your knees are gonna be bent. Again, we're gonna go for 12 reps. The bottom arm wraps around. Ooh, this is so hard, so hard. All right, abs are in nice and tight. This arm is gonna be firmly in front of you. You can play around with where you put it, but you're gonna bend and straighten this elbow. So use this hand to really feel your core. You're gonna feel all those muscles working. It just kind of makes you feel like, wow, I'm getting a lot done with one exercise. So here we go. 1, 2, I have to move it. 3, 4, 5, 6, hold your head up. 7, 8, 1 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Tough work. Come on up. We're going to take that arm you just worked, stretch it out. Elbow pushes in and down. You want to just feel that tricep lengthen. You might want to take a little side stretch here. That's up to you. Or you can take that stretch behind. So let's shake it out. All right, biceps check, triceps check, chest check. Let's work some shoulders. All right, we do have to work the legs in between. I don't think we did the legs in between those last two. So we're gonna grab our ball and we're gonna do some glute work. Actually, I think I'm gonna stay right here and do it, because if you don't have a ball, this is a nice way to vary it. Okay. So you're gonna have your feet about hip distance apart, right in line with your glutes. Your arms are down. We're gonna vary it a little bit. You're gonna push into the whole foot. You're gonna come up and down. This is also working the abs. 2 and down. 3, I want you to squeeze your glutes. So you're coming up to the tips of the shoulder blades. I meant to do these in between triceps, but we'll sneak them in here. And then we'll move on to shoulders. And then we'll be done. I think we're gonna work abs in between our 2 shoulder exercises. So we get that done, quicker amount of time. Now hold it up and pulse for 3. 3, 2, 1, lower it down. 3. Now if you have a fitness loop, you can put it up over your knees. Excuse me. The carpet does get to me after a while. I stirred it up with that kickboxing so I can kind of feel it. Now make sure you're pushing into the whole foot, not just your heel, not just your toe. These are very effective even without the band. You would normally have it above your knees. 2 more. Last one. Hold the next one up and pulse it. Just pulse it. I like to have my hands behind my head here. Now keep your pulses, knees together, feet apart. So you're just pulsing here, you're still on your shoulder blades. Hands can be here too, that's fine. You're also feeling those inner thighs, big time. Eight more. 8, push into the whole foot. Now hold it up. Take those knees in, out, out, in, out, in, out, in. Feet apart. Really squeeze up here. You're on the tips of your shoulder blades, so make sure you're lifted high enough to feel it. I feel it. Pulse it out. 3, 2, 1, bring it in. 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Make sure your whole foot's down and that you're not rolling out to the outer edge. Now hold it in, bring your feet in, and pulse. Oh. 3 and down. Let's get a little reprieve here. Feel those inner thighs. Now give me all those pulses up. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze every time. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Oh, wow. Hug it in. Lift your head up to your knees. Feel those glutes and hamstrings stretch out. Now, there's no reason to bring your hands here and aggravate your knees. If you're going to pull the knees into the chest, just hold it here. Good job. Woo, roll it up. Now, if you need another little stretch for those hamstrings, just straighten the legs up, out, bring it down. And roll it up. Good job. All right, we're gonna work shoulders, abs. I think we got those legs pretty good. Between the stability ball, the squats, the glute presses, let's come on up. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. How are we doing on time? Ooh. A little bit over. So remember, we have shoulders. Actually, it's gonna be shoulders and back. Abs, shoulders, okay? So we're gonna get one more set of abs in. Let's grab our weights. I'm gonna grab my 10s. What we're gonna do is it's a 2 for 1. I love this one. It's gonna be a row and a raise. Row and a lateral raise, or a rear delt fly, you can call it. So You can get lighter weights, you can get heavier weights, whatever you want to do. I'll show you from the front first, and then I'll demonstrate from the side. So you're gonna have your knees bent, a slight hip hinge, weights are in front of your legs. You don't wanna bring them together like that, okay? So we're just gonna row, raise, 2, just a slight bend in the elbow. This is one of my favorite ones for not only the shoulders, but for the back. This works the lats in the back, works the rear delt. Try to relax your hands and use your muscle to lift the weights, not your hands. Think of it as a pull and a press, and keep your abs in super tight here. Two more. Last one. Good job. Roll those shoulders, put your weights down. Woo. Good work. Now the next one is going to be more core. We're going to do it standing. So we're going to get one weight. So it's going to be a swing and a knee. Swing and a knee. Okay, so your feet are apart, one weight. Then we're going to go down for chest fly with a bicycle, my favorite. So that's like a kind of a bonus core work in there, but it's optional. You can just do the chest fly. But who wouldn't want to add abs? So your feet are going to be apart, slight toe turn out. You're going to swing, knee, swing, knee, swing, knee, swing, knee, swing, knee. You're getting a little bit of hips on that swing. You don't want your feet too wide. You'd probably go wider if we were just doing the hip swing. We also do this with a squat, but I thought it would be fun to do it with a swing today. And let's just do the swing. Say hello to your glutes. Now if you want to go a little wider, only coming up to shoulder height. So we normally do this with a wider stance. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Bring it down. Last exercise. Chest fly with a bicycle. I'm going to use my 10s. What I love about this one is you're doing it at the same time. I'm going to show you a variation. If it's too much, you can do it when in between reps. I'll show you what I mean. So grab your weights, come on down, legs in tabletop, palms facing each other. I'll show you the easier version is going to be chest fly, single leg extension. Do these all the time. If you like this one, but it's still too hard, put your feet down and then just extend one leg at a time as the weights come down. This next one's a little harder. You're gonna have your legs in tabletop. Every time you're moving down or up, the leg's gonna move. So it's kind of like a continuous bicycle. And you wanna make sure you're bringing your arms far enough down that you're feeling the chest. This is also front of the shoulder. All right, that's why I like to do these. It's more shoulder and chest. Whenever we do anything for back or shoulders, chest, it's kind of all, it's hard to really do just one muscle group. The other muscle groups are helping. So you don't have to lower the legs this much. You can have the legs a little higher. like to flex my feet, keep my core really tight, because you want to make sure your back is flat as you go out to the side. Make sure you're breathing. 3 more, 2 more, head is relaxed, 1 more. Good job. Pull the knees in, lift your head, roll it up, put your weights to the side. Bring it down, it's time to stretch. Best part. All right, knees are bent, lift the head and rock side to side. Give your lower back a little massage. And bring it down. Bend your left knee, left foot on the floor. Right leg comes up. Bring that right leg, bring it in, point and flex the foot. Now if you want to here, you can lift your head up and pull it in a little more. Elbows are to the side. This is climbing the tree like this. And release it. Bring this leg, cross it over. 4-corner stretch. Your foot is above the knee. You're going to lift this left leg off the ground and gently pull the leg in. Make sure that your foot's not down here. Keep it up a little bit. And you're opening this hip to the side. And make sure that this foot is not resting on your knee. It should be on the thigh. I like to have my upper body lifted here, but you don't have to. Shoulders are down. Make sure you're not up here. And release it, other side. Head down. Just breathe through your stretch. I like to point and flex my foot or circle it around. And then when you're done with that, bring it in a little more. Maybe lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Breathe into your stretch. And release it. Take this foot, cross it over the opposite knee. You can lift your head up, you can keep it down, whatever you want to do. And gently pull it in. This knee is going to open to the side. So you're going to open this up a little bit. You might be tighter on one side than the other. Shoulders are down. You can roll that ankle around if you like. And release it. From here, take the soles of the feet together here and just let your legs butterfly out. Press your navel into your spine, lift your shoulders. Take your hands behind your head, hold it here, and just feel your abdominals. Hold it. Take a deep breath in. We're going to come up to a seated position. You're going to push your heels into each other. Hold. Really use your abdominals. Come up. Ooh. And fold over your legs. Now, if that was too much, you can have your arms here. Lift the shoulders. Peel yourself up. So where there's a will, there's a way. Let those knees go to the side. And you can fold over those legs. This is also a nice little stretch for the back. And release. Take those legs in front, shake them out, rub your knees if your knees bother you. Point your toes and fold over your legs. Let everything go. Come on up. Lace the fingertips behind you. Press the back of the hand down and lift the arms up. Look to the right and look to the left. Bring your chin to your chest. And release it. Good job. Have a great day, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. Again, you can partner this with any cardio workout, or on a day you just want to work strength in a different way with different equipment. I paired it with the kickboxing, but you don't have to. So if you have a little bit more time, take 2 shorter workouts and put like abs with cardio or strength with cardio. or stretch, whatever you have with cardio. If it's a day you don't want to do cardio, just do the strength and maybe find an ab workout. But it's my pleasure to be with you. Take a little time to put some gratitude in your heart for the ability to do this workout, physically, emotionally, that you have a roof over your head, that you have equipment. Those are little things we sometimes take for granted. There are people who would love to be able to do this workout, who maybe don't have a space, or they don't have the health and wellness to be able to do it yet. Maybe they're working on it. So take all those things and put them into your heart and send that gratitude out into the universe, and take that health and wellness that you just did for yourself, that boost of health, boost of strength, and let it start other healthy things during your day, and let it be an example to those around you, just by living a good life, a good, clean, healthy life, and let that adrenaline kind of spread out into your friends and your family, and you'll do something really great for yourself and for others in that moment. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time. Make sure you hydrate.